Hey, hello traders, what's up? Okay, today actually I'm going to share the trading analysis that I have and also some of these trades that I've done over the week, do some of the review, and then also after that, do stay tuned because I'm also going to share what I will be looking at and anticipating some of the move and stuff like that, my analysis for the coming week, week 14. Okay, so yeah, it has been a fast. I mean, time has passed fast because now it's already end of the March, right? And then yeah, we are looking at starting of March next week. So what first thing first, of course, we'll be going through what will be coming out for the next week. And then last week I did mention about this daylight saving time. So do take note of the daylight saving time that there will be shift in the I mean for the European side, yeah, shift of the time to 1 hour earlier. Okay, so that means for Singapore folks, if the yeah, if you are in Singapore, then that means the London Open, which is at let's say 4 p.m., then it will be 3 p.m. and etc. Okay, so but of course for other traders that are in other parts of the world, do take note and adjust your time accordingly. Okay, so yeah, coming back to the calendar, the forest calendar, you can see that there are a couple of key news that will be released. But of course, since it's the start of the week, you will be expecting this Nonfarm payroll. So Wednesday there will be this ADP for for the US dollar, and then yeah, Nonfarm payroll on the Wednesday itself. Okay, then of course there are some other things like the PMI and yeah, those PMI data. So the manufacturing PMI and the service PMI. Okay, so that's on the US side. Then of course on the Aussie side, you yeah, if you're trading on the Aussies, then yeah, do take note of the cash rate on Tuesday itself. Then Monday wise, there's this PMI from the Chinese side as well. So probably this will also impact the commodity currency like Aussies, the New Zealand dollar, and all that. Okay, so this is something that you want to take note if let's say you're trading on those commodity currencies. Okay, so much about this, and then let's move back to the chart itself. Okay, so last week I was actually mentioning about this US dollar. So US dollar, I was looking at it to push higher, but I mean apparently it did. But the thing is that it didn't turn out quite I mean the move was not substantiated or not, it did sustain well to even hit. You see, I was actually looking at about around this area, but of course um it's not like for sure it will hit. But if a target is to be put in, then of course probably it will be targeting this EMA. But right now it seems like it is having a hard time to clear even this 10 and 20 EMA. Okay, so if you can see the EMA that use these are the 10 and 20, which will be representing more of the short-term move for a particular instrument. Okay, so that's 10 and 20 EMA. So if it is by looking at the price action so far, if let's say like I've mentioned earlier last week, or I mean for my analysis last week, if it's able to clear this 104, right? Because last week was like yeah, starting on from 24th, so it did break and hold above this 104 area, right? 104, and then it came back, and then it pushed back up higher a bit, didn't really hit 105, but it starts to consolidate. And yeah, it seems like if let's say this 104 is going to give way, you see it is quite a significant area to look at. Probably it is coming back also because of I mean I don't know, maybe because of the non-farm pay or something. They want to come back to a an area of area of support. Okay, so yeah, coming back to here, if let's say it's not going to hold, then probably the downside is more, I mean, I will be more biased on the downside. Okay, because reason being is quite straightforward. You can see the downside on the midterm is still bearish. Okay, because the EMA, I mean, basically the price is below the all the, yeah, basically all the EMA, like you see it here, just how I mentioned, uh say 150, 200. So yeah, the price, I mean, this USD is basically below that. And yep, that's for the US dollar. So on the US dollar side, if it's going to be bearish, then probably, if let's say, I mean, as you know, if you have been following my analysis for some time, and also if you have been trading for quite some time, you know that the US dollar and the euro, they are inversely related. So that means to say that if the US dollar is going up, then probably, let's say 70-80% of the time, the euro USD is going to um, go down, right? Okay, so that's the inverse relation. And right now you can see it is, yeah, if you were to just invert this, give you 1 minute, invert the scale, so it looks almost exactly like, okay, this is again, so just now you have seen that, right? The US dollar is actually, I mean, this is the inverted, so you see it's pretty much the same. Yeah, the chart, okay, chart pattern is the same. So right now you can see that there is actually a inverse head and shoulder over here, and then it's trying to retake this level around here, 108, around 108, yeah, around this area. This was the last area where it broke down, and now it come back, be testing it. Okay, so that's for the EU. And then for the pound, it is a bit choppy, but then if you were to ask me, this, how you would trade this, probably my bias will be more on the, let's say, on the upside. Reason being is that you see on the on last week itself, it actually got a bounce and then it came back up. And if there's pullback again, probably I will just trade. If let's say I'm trading this, yeah, trade on the trade on this range that it has been forming since. Okay, so okay, yeah, I mean, I also wanted to, sorry, I think I digressed, but yeah, wanted to also bring up some of this um trades that I've done. So last week I think I did also mention about Euro New Zealand and trades like that. But for Euro New Zealand, I was actually waiting for this to hold, but I mean, it didn't hold, and then it break lower to this last support. So this last support was the place that I did also take a look at, and then waited for the consolidation and stuff like that. So I did have a position here, and then after which it actually broke up, and this was the one of the trade that I've done, and pretty much more focused on the dollar yen. And dollar yen, yeah, I also did share on the group itself for dollar yen. I think I took a long somewhere here when it pulled back. So let me just take a look. Yeah, when on Tuesday there was a pullback, and then I did take a long somewhere here for on the pullback, and then it start to move out, but it is still it is just consolidating here. And then I think I took out some over here, and then yeah, some along the way here, and then yeah, and then I didn't bother about it again. Okay, but then right now seeing this is also something that is of a concern, because the move is it's just like inching up. It's not quite a strong trending up move. So yeah, it could be a possible turning down, especially if if the USD is going to be weaker. Okay, so just take note on the later I will share more about the dollar yen as well. Then also I was also on the long for I think on this was not a, I mean this trade didn't really play well. I mean play out okay. Basically I took a long here, okay, and then after which there's some up move, but I was almost taken out at this at this level, okay, because of the news or something. I mean I didn't trade on the news. It was a position that is already in, and then the news just whips I think at almost anyone that's on short term to long or to short. So almost I got stop out, but yeah, I just let the trade continue. It did went up, but it didn't, I mean eventually it didn't hit the target that I was looking at. And yep, as you know, on Wednesday itself, um, after which I did have my stop loss taken up also. Okay, so that this is one of the trade that I've took for the last week, and a couple of them I can't really remember, but this are the one that I would like to share with you all. Okay, so of course everything is not like it's all rosy and nice. Not every trade you will get to take profit. Yeah, so that there's just the effect of the trades that you are in. Okay, basically there are wins, there are loss. So yeah, just need to maintain that your overall win is more than your losses. So it's the same like if you are starting a business, right? You don't expect all your business ventures or all your product to be selling well. So there are some that definitely it's like a maybe nobody even know the product exists in your company. Okay, so those are the product or what that are not selling. Okay, so likewise for trading as well. Okay, so coming back to the analysis. So yeah, that's so much about the review for last week. Analysis wise, I did touch upon this US dollar a little bit just now. So yeah, do take note of the 104. I believe that this level is also a level that quite a number of traders will be looking at as well. So if it's going to give way either maybe after the Nonfarm payroll or maybe even before that, yeah, starting of the week, then probably you will want to take a note of that. Then for the euro dollar is the same. So it's, I mean it's just the inverse of the US dollar. So if my bias will be a bit more on the euro dollar to be bullish. Okay, so if that's my bias, and if things align, then of course I will be more looking at buying the pullbacks or buying the breakout after the consolidation. Okay, so that's on the dollar, euro dollar. And then some other pair that I'm looking at, um, quite similar to the bias that I have for euro dollar, which is on the euro itself. So this is on Euro Aussies. So Euro Aussies, I'm also looking at it to go up higher. Okay, and then also for the Euro New Zealand, but Euro New Zealand, I don't think I will be looking to long here unless I do see some good consolidation and breaking out from here. So yeah, that could potentially be my entry. But if not, if it's going to start turning down and then only it starts to consolidate, then probably I will look for a pullback instead than to add, I mean not say add position, but to enter a position long for the Euro New Zealand. Okay, then for the others, I'm also looking at this EuroCAD, which is the same. The bias for euro to strengthen overall. I think based on the analysis that I have. So yeah, you can see EuroCAD, it is still able to um, hold this 10 and 20 EMA on the daily. So this EMA that I have on this 4 hourly chart and also on the daily chart, right? They are the same. It's actually the same. So yeah, I'm looking at it to hold, because for the 4 hourly I can actually look at more granular view of the pair. So I put it on, I mean put the same what you call it, EMA. Okay, so it actually is just representing the same EMA on the daily, which is the 10 and 20. Okay, so that being said, the Eurocat is actually able to hold here, so probably it could have some upside later on. Okay, but of course, if things turn southwards, then probably it won't. So likely, if let's say if it's going to turn south, then yeah, likely this could be ending in a range, or let's say a consolidation before it decide to move up or move down. But if let's say it's going to stay above this reversal pattern, right? Maybe consolidate and to move up further, then probably it I mean we could see more upside to come. Okay. And then yeah, probably can aim for 1.56 around this zone. Okay, so that's for the Euro CAD. And then for the Powcat as well, similar um, analysis on the Powcat. It is also still holding this 1020 EMA and is still on the upside. So this could be a retracement and consolidation before it move up higher. Okay, so that's for the Powcat. So if you can see the sort of the reversal is also over here, head and shoulder. Okay, so yeah, you can also take a look at the line chart, and maybe a H4 would be a clearer picture for you. So a breakdown and then it came back up again. Now the consolidation or forming of the right shoulder before it move up higher again. Okay, so of course, things can also happen is that the other way around, it consolidate and it break lower and to form a lower low, lower high, and all that. So this is a lower low, and this is there's still no higher high that's formed on the 4 hourly. Okay, but there's this potential reason being that it could also be, I mean, like I mentioned, it could be aligning with the higher time frame of going up, pulling back, consolidating, and then to move back up higher again from here on. Okay, so that's for the pound cat. Then I am also looking at this, but this could be more of a short trade. I mean, this is what I have been I've been seeing for the S&P. So yeah, you can see that right now the S&P has, okay, maybe I put it bigger, so you can go back and test it by yourself. And this is more like a capitulation type of trade, and it could be just a short trade, take and run, hit and run, those type of trade. Yeah, so you can see that after every, let's say 5 or 4 or 5% of move, it can be even higher, like this type of move. Okay, maybe that's 3%. So to sum out is let's say about 4 to 5% of a drop, right? Probably it could be a good time for you to wait for a reversal. So yeah, that's when where you actually go on to the low time frame to actually wait for those type of capitulation trade. Either it's a gap down or it's a sharp move downwards, and all that. So yeah, that's what I do see on the upside. And there's this movement downwards, a sharp move, move of about, let's say, 4 to 5%. So that's where you can wait for a quick bounce up. Okay, so for every time this thing happen, yeah, do have a standby. So right now there's this sharp move of about 4% over here. So probably on Monday itself on the open, you can take a look at um, yeah any sign of V-shape upwards on the low time frame for you to enter on the trade to capitalize on some of the bounce after which, especially also right now is coming back to this area of support, the last support. Okay, so yep, you can also, this is just a trading idea for you. You can also go back in time to test. Okay, so after this, I'm also looking at the copper. Yeah, for copper, I mean, there's no position yet or nothing yet. It's just that you can keep a lookout on this. Probably there is going to be a head and shoulder that's forming, which could yeah signify more downside. But of course, this is um, let's say if you are trading on this, it is still pretty much a bullish uptrend because on the 4 hourly, it hasn't really break below this last push. I mean this higher low, the last higher low. So why is this the last higher low? As reason being is that this is the low that was formed, and then it formed a new high, and then right now it is coming back to around this area, and it hasn't really closed below it. So probably you could see that it still have some bullish momentum on the upside. Okay, especially for the metals, it has been quite bullish. So yeah, just I mean, just take note that this could be one of the first few that is, if it's going to turn bearish or it's going to weaken, it could be weaker as compared to, let's say, gold and all that. So all these metals, right? They are on a bull run. I think probably because of the metal. I mean because of gold. Okay, so that is one of the instrument you can take note of, just on the side. And then for the Bitcoin, I do think that it has more downside to come. Reason being is that this is on the downside already, and also it is trading well, not so well below, but yeah, basically the price is below all the moving average so far. Okay, and then that's one thing, and of course the lower low, lower high, and all that. Then it has a pullback, or you can call it a retracement. And I was actually looking at it coming back up higher, but yeah, anyway, it is not like it is a must that they will come back to around 90,000 zone. But apparently last week it just went consolidating around 88,000, and then it starts to break down. So this is pretty much, I think, in line with what you see on the S&P as well. Yeah. Okay. So any case, yeah, this is, you can see that it's the downside, and then this pullback, there's also already a push down lower. So yeah, probably I will see that the what you call it, the Bitcoin could, yeah, it could have some, I mean it could have some can have some more this pullback, and then when it pull back and it starts to trade straight lower, then yeah, probably it's the time for you to look for a short as well. So yeah, look for pullback first, and then because the thing is that it has been down for about 8%. Okay, so quite a substantial move. 8%, around 8 to 10%. Probably you will expect some up move as well. I mean some retracement before it starts to go back down lower. Okay, but overall, I would say that this would be um, a bearish setup for me. I mean, I will be looking more on the bearish setup to go on short for the Bitcoin. Okay, So that's all for this week, and hopefully you find it interesting and you have learned something new out of here as well. Okay, thank you and see you all next week.